Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Droos, the city of giants, where Anya and her legion are going to pick up one of their final members, a stone giant by the name of Igneous. And once Igneous is joined up, then all we need are our draconian flyers, who actually I haven't named yet, but I will soon, I promise. Meanwhile, Icara gets to be leveled up. But before we do that, I am Marcus Aurelius, in case you were wondering, and this is Age of Wonders 3, a roleplay campaign where you, the viewer, gets to make the decisions, sometimes more than others. We're kind of in a non-decisional period right now, but soon. Anyway, Icara is all about being an attacker. She is not interested in leading troops, so none of the stuff that actually helps troops is that useful for her. Rather, she needs some spells, some good spells. But in order to do that, she needs more mana. Sorcery does that, as does Mage. Does Warlock? No. But Lightning, Cascade, and Thunderstorm, that does seem pretty cool. Melee and ranged attacks can inflict Broken Spirit, which is also awesome. If you take out a, or if you manage to get that on a really top tier unit, they lose a lot of good stuff. They lose 600 morale, 2 resistance. Strong Will's probably a good idea to keep her from being turned into an enemy. But I really want to play with some new cool spells. Double Gravity's useless to me. Arcane Binding, or Starblade's army is cool, but it'd be better if she was an army leader. I mean, our troops in Frigoberto's army are so strong that making him a slightly stronger isn't going to do that well. So really, Massive Lightning Bolt is the only of these 4 spells that she really, needs. Alright, Deepstone. Things looking up for Deepstone. They've got their wall. They have a Stable of Vigor. That's cool. How about a barracks? Wanderer's Way. I feel like we just built something for here. I think we're going to focus Wanderer's Way on, support troops, but that was all before we got the Enchanted Armory. What else can you do with the Crystal Tree? I guess that's it. Usually, there's 2 things you can do with each place. But I guess not. I mean, it's silly not to build this, but we're not really going to be producing many armored troops here. I guess maybe standard troops like swordsmen and halberdiers. Interesting. What do we got right now? Just the basics. Alright, we'll start with the Masters Guild. And then we'll flesh out our... I don't know. I don't really know what to do here. I'll think about that some more. Maybe more priests. Or maybe we'll get to priests. But it's just... I wanted it to be a city of priests. The Great Wanderer is not necessarily known as a martial god. But at the same time... when you get the Enchanted Armory and the Mercenary Camp, you kind of want to produce troops. Leticia. Temple to the Lattice Maiden. Tamra's Fall. A guardhouse, I mean, we can move pikemen there from Farmaria. Elite, super pikemen. I don't want to ever build pikemen anywhere else, really. Oh, Ignatius is here. He could probably leave. We're going to need him on the attack. So I think we need to start getting some basic troops here to defend this place. Let's do that. So, we don't yet have super cavalry. Let's just use some standard defenders. We have trooper ranked archers and longswordsmen. We'll keep this city pretty basic. Okay, Aquaresia. I want basically super priests here. And this would give our priests an additional rank. I guess gold would be good too, but let's see. They currently only take 1 turn to produce, so we don't really have to worry about production so much. Alright, a great temple. Why not? Stokana gets a temple. Alright. Let's do this, folks. I'm feeling lucky today. Actually, can you move? Let's see. Can you move 1 more? You can. Does that hurt your morale? No. Okay. Alright, so if I attack him, it should include these 2 armies. And it does. Here we go. Very likely victory. They are wounded. But a wounded animal only fights twice as fiercely. Okay, here comes one of these undead dragon monstrosities. And of course, they have a breath attack. And it is... Wow. I don't think the game is considering this in its estimation of strength. Because we just lost a whole unit. Yeah, that's good, undead. Go after the one person who is well suited to destroy you. Alright. So let's finish off these guys first of all. Wow. Our knights didn't do as well as I was kind of hoping they would. But they have blessed arrows, so they were able to do some good there. Monster hunters. Let's give them a volley. Swords masters. And finally, knights. Excellent. Alright. What do we have here? Oh, Warg Riders. Fun. Haven't used those before. Monster hunters. Which, I believe a dragon is a monster. Oh yeah, Dragon Slayer and flanking. And good morale. Done. Okay, so we lost a unit of Lost Mariners. I mean, that sucks, but they kind of are cannon fodder, being as they've lost their minds and are enthralled to the mermaids. Man, but they don't do much good. I guess if I had to pick an army for them to do the multi-breath attack, this one's a pretty good one. Our stone giant is not looking good. Let's just hurl the boulder. Should be able to kill him. Excellent. Good job, Tiny. Okay, yeah, we're out of mana. Oh, actually, we're not. Yeah, we are. I don't know why it said 60 of 60 there for a second. Alright, let's see what they do. They could take out our giant, but I think they're going to go for softer targets. And they are. Which is totally fine with me. Excellent. And now, giant, will you do the honors, please? Oh, actually... They do have full strength here. And they're panicked. Great. Let's give our Warg Riders some experience. And they're panicked now, too. Oh, we can hurl a boulder each turn? Love it. Plus, they were flanked. Let's try to net them. Why not? And it worked. 30% chance, and it worked. Awesome. Of course, nobody can get to him. Yeah, Satura is way far away. All of her troops are. Those dinosaurs, man. They just make me laugh when you see them run. And my troops are retreating because they're scared of the whittled wagon. Alright. Nice. He didn't die, but our giant gained some experience. Now he is a trooper. Okay. None of these guys can get even close. Maybe Satura has a ranged spell, though. Smite. 40% spirit weakness. Done. Alright, good work, guys. So we lost 3 lost mariners, but our giant survived and thrived, and our knights are now elite. Good work, everyone. Alright, we need to follow this up, though. So we're going to stick together here. Now that there's 3 and 3, they can combine into a 6 unit, and we're both going to sail down and try to take these guys out. Meanwhile, Igneous is going to join the party. Which I think counted as him... Yeah, it counted as him walking on the ocean, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. We're still waiting for the flyer, so that's okay. Alright, Preston, let's kind of explore this area a bit more. Okay, I don't know why we shot all the way over here, but that's fine. I don't know why these guys are so happy. Oh, they're not. The Draconian, the Dwarf, and the Ogre are normal, but the Human, Warbreed, Manticore Rider, and the Frostling Mammoth Rider are all super happy. Interesting. What's here? Low morale humans? We could probably take them out. What do you think, Leonis? Wow, nobody here is really happy. The Phalanx is happy. Why are you so damn happy? Produced in a cheerful city. That's the big difference compared to him and, let's say, these human daredevils. They've got race happiness, heptatopia, and won a battle, but they are in hated terrain. We need the heart of the Blight, and we need it right away. Alright, cool. We didn't lose anybody, though our Cavaliers got a bit beat up. What's for sale? Is it the same thing each time? Because each time we get an Orc Shock Trooper, and each time we say no. Yeah, you're gonna wait. As are you. Alright, cool. The road network is almost complete. So now all 3 cities are connected to one another. And we also have so we should put the builder up here. It might be a good idea for us to form a fort where we want our city to be. That way we can claim the area for us without having necessarily get a settler there right away. Where else should the city be to include stuff? If we put it... Well, it might include the tree. Well, I don't know what this is. This looks pretty awesome, though. Yeah, we're not going to... If we put it, like, right here, we'd eventually get the Heart of the Blight. And the Crystal Tree. Maybe the dungeon. Whereas if we put it more in this direction, we'll get this, the Well of Souls. That's less useful. But it will be. If we put it here, it would be contiguous with the rest of our lands. It would be inside of our domain. If we put it over here... the city was going to be fighting up against her domain and it won't connect to ours? A lot of questions. All right. And let's build a road to here. Alright, so we've almost got Heraltasane connected to the underground. Okay. Alright, this force. You know, since you guys are just waiting anyways, let's go and take out this place here. This inn. Alright, yeah, you are our experienced guy. Do Krakens not heal? Maybe they do. He's just healing slowly. We're going to come up here. Gonna get an eye on things. Okay, so there's neutral armies here. So Carl hasn't even got around to this area yet. Whereas this guy... We're actually gonna go this way. Alright, so this is Carl. Carl is like green and blue. Alright, Gaspard. You're gonna go here. Then you're gonna go to the berries. I mean, we can pretty much bring a settler here any moment now. Especially because we're going to get the blight soon. What'll this do? 10 gold? That's a good one. Also gold. Production. So this would be a really good blighted city. Oh, and a gold mine. We have to get it north enough so it includes that gold mine. So we might have to give up on the tomb. Oh, but it adds so much. It gives us production, gold, mana, and knowledge, and also gives us a binding circle, which gives us stone sentries, which sounds really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it'll probably include it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess if I put the city right here, let's say. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would be so annoyed if it didn't include the gold mine. Alright, Frigoberto is going to this dungeon. Might actually be able to fight there today. Yep. Let's do it. Oh man, halfling berserkers and a halfling manticore rider. If there's nothing less intimidating, I don't think I've ever seen. Hey, he's got a white manticore. That is actually pretty cool. And I'm chuckling, but if we take over one of Carl's cities, we are also going to have halfling berserkers too. Oh man. Let's take a look at y'all. Yeah, you're a white manticore. You look pretty deadly, but you're unhappy. You're in hated terrain. Alright, let's see. What's the plan, guys? They are coming to us. So by all means, let's let them... Oh, we can't because we have no mana. Let's just let them continue. Come on. I wonder why the halflings are so much more aggressive than the wing beat. Do we get that? I was going to say, why are the halflings so much more aggressive than the orcs? Maybe they're all hopped up on mana mead. Wing beat. I don't... It says the eagle beats its wings. I don't know if we get that or not. Regardless. Time to murder a manticore. I guess we'll warbreed him. Oh yeah, Frigoberto with the coup de grace. Love it. And we're just going to charge everyone else. Now, in most tactical games, you would want to attack both units, because right now we wasted a lot of damage potential. But in this game, a unit that's near death and only has 1 hit point still has 100% of its attack strength. So in this game in particular, And I know I'm kind of getting out of character for a second, but I do that throughout these videos. In this game in particular, you'd rather take out a unit as opposed to dealing larger amounts of damage to a more spread out group of units. Okay, let's see what they do. Flank our knights. Not cool, guys. Not cool. Let's see what Icara has to say about that. Nice. She took them all out by herself. And that's that. And we now have another group of elite knights. A Frostling White Witch, a human knight. Well, the knight's kind of boring. But, you know, beggars choosers. They'll go on up to Stoicana. So now what? Now what's going to happen for Frigoberto? We can go take out this Heart of the Arctic. Oh, we could definitely take out this tomb, which will give all these bonuses to us where our tower is. Is that supposed to be Arctica? I guess it is. I guess she's technically the frozen beauty. Okay, we can take these guys out. Most of these things have already been explored. Oh, you know what we could do is we could try out this mythical lost city. That would be entertaining. Join up with Bosper. Excellent. Actually, let's do that. We're going to go take out a lost city. Or try, anyway. Okay, here comes our navy. What does Camille have here? Myrtle the Lethal. Yes, when I think lethal, the first thing that comes to mind is Myrtle, certainly. Oh god, Shadow Stalkers are just the most horrific things ever. They're like almost immune to physical damage. They fast. They're terrible, horrible things. Then Halfling Succubi. Ugh, I don't really want to fight Camille anytime soon, but we're going to have to. And our navy, unfortunately, is blocked. I should have thought about that. There really is no way. I went the whole wrong direction. The only way to get to, like, this area would be to go all the way around. I could have sworn there was a way through, but there isn't. So, I'm not quite sure what to do with the navy. They're kind of useless in this position. We'll go exploring, I guess. Oh, shoot. More Camille. Alright, well, look at her. She's completely blocked us off because she has a city here and a city here. I guess we can go around. I mean, we're going to have to really thread the needle here. Why does she have all these troops here? Is she going after the Forbidden Sanctum? Oh, right. And here we're going to build a tower. And we should probably send some people to guard it. Okay. Okay. Wow, we're producing so much stuff. A hero offers to join. Hilda Mayflower, a level 5 archdruid. She kind of looks just like Icara. She's like Icara's like twin sister. Yep, you're in. Yeah, I mean, look at her. Take the unicorn, replace it with this evil-looking horse. I mean, look at this horse's armor. Like, she looks like one of the ring wraiths. I mean, that doesn't seem like a very archdruidy horse to me. But let's see if we can pull up Icara. Yeah, I mean, the same hair, same skin tone. That is weird. She's like Icara's twin sister. Alright, Hilda Mayflower. Let's get some hit points. Get some defense. What else do we got? You're an Archdruid, so what I want is you summoning. Oh, you can't, though, because only Archdruid leaders can do that. So we can give her Animism, which will allow her to, like, convert animals and awaken spirits. We can give her Warden, Spirits of the Land, Warm at Night, and Inflict Bleeding Wounds. We can give her Dreamwalker, Cure Disease, Natural Immunity, and Nourishing Meal. All of them are good. Frankly, I want more than one Archdruid. But which one am I going to start with? One defense, one melee damage, spell casting. So yeah, we should focus on Dreamwalker because we want spell casting as opposed to... But Spirits of the Land is good. Oh no, that's something different. I thought it was a summon spell. Instead, it's 40% spiritual protection, which is still good. I guess she's going to have to be an army leader. Let's try Dreamwalker and see what that gives us. Nourishing Meal increases maximum hit points of a unit. That's good. Natural Immunity, so poison protection. Yeah, she has to lead troops. Archdruids are especially good at that. Free movement is good, but her army won't have it. Same thing with swimming. What's the point of it if your army doesn't get it? So I guess Cure Disease. Alright, there's Hilda, and she's in Helios for some reason. Or Helia, I mean. So what do I want to do with her? Let's load her up with Phalanx. That sounds like fun. Okay. Wow, just 5 Phalanx. She's basically leading a Roman legion. Oh, man. Or more like a Greek Macedonian legion. But, hey, whatever. All right, Leonis. Spreads mana-infused fumes across the battlefield, causing all units on the battlefield to suffocate. So that will affect our units as well. Summon Siege Engine. I love that. We could do that like when we're attacking a... oh, but it might not be a trebuchet, though. It might be something weaker. Still, though, that sounds awesome. Launches a volley of fire explosions at target unit. The fire deals splash damage to units in a 1 hex radius. That's pretty awesome, too. Wizard Hunters. All units in the hero's army gain +1 magical resistance and Summoned Slayer, causing him to deal +3 melee attack against summoned units. Against, like, Carl and Archdruid, this is amazing. Against anyone else, it really isn't. Or a sorcerer. There's no sorcerers, so it really won't. I don't think the rogue troops that Camille has are technically summoned. They're recruited in cities. Unlocks explosive reload and Mage Bane armors. Wow. The onus is pretty awesome. This unit turns dense vegetation into barrens as it moves over it. Fun, but not very useful. We're going to go with Greater Firebomb. Alright, I guess what we're going to do now is just kind of scout around. I don't want to piss off Camille. So she's already explored the tree, but it looks like this Shrine of the Skull Lord is still available. Bestows visiting units with Guard Breaker. That helps against shielded units. Inflict Curse and Mark Blood Sacrifice. Adds +10 knowledge when in your domain, and it's just on the outskirts of Camille's domain. But we can't get pressed in there this turn. Yeah, we're done with you, Hilda. Right now. Deepstone got its barracks. Okay. First thing we're going to do is get some archers. So shooting ground. Leticia. We actually need to get some more mounted archers because we moved a lot of our troops out to guard this tower. Arcticana. Pillars of the Stylites. So once again, we have a choice between the monument to the ancient god king. So we can do a monument to Arctica. The city's already a metropolis. And it's growing at 413, so it would make a difference. Alright, why not? Big shrine to Arctica. Alright. I mean, this city is amazing. Helia is like probably the best. So 39, almost 40,000 people call Helia home compared to Aurelia, which only, oh, well, almost 40,000 people. So they're roughly the same size. Aurelia's a teensy bit smaller. But Helia is substantially more developed. Like, they have top tier everything. They have a grand palace. I'm actually running out of things to build here. So this only helps units that are actually inside the city. I was thinking for a second it might give something to units produced in the city, but it doesn't. So we're going to go with Manticore, right? Wait, only takes 2 production? Really? Maybe Warbreed then, because we have nothing else that will improve production. Alright, we'll do Warbreeds. Or actually, I think the plural of Warbreed is Warbreed. It's not Warbreeds. It's just Warbreed. Alright, Herald the Sane. Not quite airship ready yet because we need... the Siege Workshop. And then I guess it gives us Master's Guild, which I think will help us with the support units. Pretty sure. Farmeria. You're fine how you are. Just keep pumping out Phalanx, please. And we are out of money. Who would have thought? 88 gold, which means no Cavaliers for us. No anything for us. Cavaliers, 1 turn. They are. So we don't really need more production here. We could afford this. And it will give us a little bit extra production. That we don't really need, but still. Isthmus City is going to produce merchandise for a turn. As will Droos. Alright. How are we going to do this? I guess we're just going to embark. Unfortunately, they both can't embark at the same time. Can't reach the berries. Alright, let's join the flyers up. I still have to come up with a name for them. And we're ready. Anya's Legion is ready to go. So, just as a reminder before we end the episode, we have Anya, the City Feller. We have Scree, the Griffin. We have the Will of Wodenaz, the Monster Hunters. We have Lattice's Lament, the Berserkers. We have the Gilded, the Swords Masters. We have Igneous, the Stone Giant. We have the Shield Bearers, the Cavaliers of Stoica. We have the Flyer, who I have to come up with a name for. We have the Yeti, whose name is unpronounceable but translates into Rage of Winter. And finally, we have Chunk, the Warbreed. And it was this great army that will be leading the attack against Karl. And that will begin, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode. Once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. This is Age of Wonders 3, a roleplay campaign where you, the viewer, gets to make the decisions. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Have a good one.